Hey guys, I just have to re-record everything because I ran out of my 2 terabytes of disk space. But back to recording. Welcome back. I haven't recorded in a bit. I took a small break. I have a lot of gameplay recorded. But before we start, I want to say thank you to everybody who's followed my TikTok. I'm almost at 300 followers, which may seem small, but I've been doing this for I think maybe 2 months at most, right? A little bit less than 2 months. And I've gained a huge community already. And I'm beyond grateful for that. I truly am. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you for that. But to the main point of the video that I've talked about on TikTok, if you haven't followed, go follow my TikTok. And if you're coming from TikTok, welcome to my YouTube and thank you for coming here. But I want to say thank you so much still. But anyways, this is about working and having to pay the price for what you truly want. I lost everyone to chase what I needed, to chase what I wanted. I lost everybody in my life because they either didn't understand, didn't support, or they thought it was stupid. They thought it was out of the norm to do what I'm doing, to chase what I'm chasing. I stopped everything that I thought I wanted to do, that I was told to do this. And I cannot express how it shatters you. It hurts you a bit. Because you're alone in this. Every day you doubt. Because you broke that mold in your life. And you wake up early, you go to work, you make money, you train, you eat, you study, and you do this. You chase what you need. You chase what you want. For what? You know? You hit these plateaus in content, and then you hit a spike. And you're motivated in that spike. You post, you go, you keep going. And then it plateaus. And you think it's gonna fail. That's where you work even harder. You break that plateau and you spike even more. Those spikes become bigger and bigger and bigger. And those stagnations become bigger and bigger and bigger. Your first stagnation, you might be stuck at, like for me, I was stuck at 70,000 views a week. I broke that stagnation and I'm up to 85,000, a little bit more than 85,000 views a week. I broke that plateau. You break these plateaus, you will get better. Day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. And you have to pay that price. You have to work through your doubt. You have to work through everything. No matter what people tell you, you need to do it. It doesn't matter. You might have 5 videos that flop. You make that 6th one. You post that fucking 6th one. And that might be the one that blows up. You might go through weeks of having low views, low content. You might not get any followers for a week. You keep posting. You keep going. You keep working. Because every bit of progress is progress. You may not see it. You may not see what you're doing. You may not understand what you're doing. But in the end, you're going to reach a point where you notice everything you've done. It's built a foundation. When people look at your account, when people look at you, when people look at you in general, they can see the work you've done. They know how long you've put. You put hours, days, weeks, months, fucking years into that shit. You will blow up. You will persevere. Because it doesn't matter how smart you are, athletic you are. It doesn't matter that. None of that matters. Your motivation doesn't matter. What matters is your grit to keep going. You keep going no matter what happens in life. That is the biggest thing when you do this. Grit. It does not matter. There are smarter people out there. There's faster, stronger people who are 10 times more intelligent than you, that know more than you, that can make videos better than you, they can edit better than you, they have bigger fan bases, they have bigger communities, they may hold a whole monopoly on a community, they may hold everything, but they do not have the grit that you do, and you must use that. You keep going, because when you notice that there is 2 creators, no, there's only 1 creator in this niche that I have that is the biggest creator. Their fan base, they're not going to YouTube. They stick on TikTok. They're growing slower. They've stagnated for the past year. I'm growing. I'm growing more than they are at a faster rate. And I know that. I know I may not be as influential as them or as big as them, but I know that at some point I will catch up. And once I catch up, I take that lead. They messed up. They neglect. That's what people miss. I have 3 other creators that I'm friends with that we collab together every time. Every time. That podcast with Inept, I work with him. He got me into this. I decided to take that chance because I saw how well he was doing. I said, let's do it. Three of us, right? We do this. We're smaller creators, sure. I started doing it. I blew up, and I blew up 3 times bigger than my other friends that I collab with. That's who the fuck we are. That's what we do. And you must work. I blow up and blow up and blow up. I don't pay attention to what people say. I don't pay attention to criticism. I don't care. Because who are they to tell you? They don't know your dreams. They don't know what you're looking at. They don't know your vision. They don't know what the fuck you're doing in life. They don't know what you're chasing. And you're going to let them judge you and tell you what's weird, what's cringy, what's a dorky? Fuck that. You need to work. And you need to grow a community where people like you, where people support you, they idolize you, and they love your content, because that's when you start growing. Nobody will hate on you. Nobody. Those same people that hate on you when you're small are the same ones that support you, that follow you, that ask you for shit once you get in, once you become successful, once you blow up. Because they chase that. They see numbers, they see progress, and they want that. They don't think it's weird when it's a trend. When it becomes a trend, when you make a trend, they don't think it's weird. They follow that trend. They follow your fucking footsteps. I didn't fucking follow a path. I made my own path. And that's what I decided to do. I always have done that. You need to start doing that. And I tell people this all the fucking time. There is no niche. I am the fucking niche. You think there's nobody like me. I am the fucking niche in this community. There may be a large niche in a community. I'm the niche in that fucking niche. There's nobody like me. There's nobody as fucking determined as me who wants it as bad as me. Because I will not fail. And I tell people that. I will never fail in the end. In the long run, I will never fail. I may stumble. I may fall down. I may fuck up. But I will keep going. And that is what will separate you from everybody else. Is you keep going in life. It doesn't matter what you go through. It doesn't matter what happens. What matters is you keep going. I don't care if you're posting 5 times a day. I don't care if you're sad, if you fucked up, if you had a horrible day. You get those fucking posts in. You get that work and you train. There were days I worked 16 hours in the fucking heat doing roofing, doing tiling, doing concrete. I came home and I went straight to the fucking gym because I know what I needed to do. A little bit of work is better than none. And always remember that. The rest of you guys, have a great day.
It's funny cause they try to be us, and I try to mimic our trust.